Good morning. It's Friday before Christmas. We'll be out of the office for most of next week. I'll be here a little bit here and there, but basically out of the office next week. And so I want to do a preview video of our auction that ends January 1st, which is this nice estate auction. She's still alive, but she decided to get rid of a lot of things. You can see we have a lot of other things in the building right now, including stuff from the old Roxy Theater on 11th and Main. But our auction that's online right now has some really wonderful things. This wagon here is super cool, not because it's a great old wagon, which it is, but because it's also a roadster. The sides fold up and you can ride it like a sled. Obviously, it wasn't used very often, if at all, because I can't imagine that surviving one trip down the hill, much less multiples. But a super cool thing, never seen one before. There's a couple of spool cabinets in the auction, a few pieces of furniture, nice lamp, there's more spool cabinets. The Kunstdaughter is a button, I believe. Yeah, a button cabinet, which is pretty unusual. Nice Empire Revival, Tiger Oak Buffet, Flex Steel, nice armoire. This is a beautiful, let me just keep in order. Really nice French barometer. There's a smaller one as well. Some leaded glass doors are kind of neat. This is a great little Edwardian era. Check out the little figural screaming heads. Nice leaded glass work on the doors. Glass shells, perfect display. And what's really cool is that these appear to be original old lights. Now I forgot to plug this in before, but this does work. It's a great display piece. I'll make sure that we have photos of that lit up. Mirrored back, as you can see, the great little light bulbs really make it a great display cabinet. This is a super cool piece, double stack of flat files, narrow flat files, that somebody took a roll top desk and added this to the top. So pretty neat piece. It's got a nice old label there. A couple of nice old smoking stands. This is really unusual that it's a humidor base with the glass inserts, but also has the two individual stands that you can take off of there, so you can go smoke where you want to. As opposed to now where you can smoke pretty much nowhere. It's public. Everything else is upstairs. You can see what's coming up here pretty soon. Our big Christmas stocking is up. It's hung by the sofa, by the showcase with care. Got our candy canes up there. But this is pretty cool. Let me grab the handheld. Huge collection of block optic, and as some of you know, this is pretty much all uranium glass. So I'm not going to do this for all the pieces in the auction, of course, but you can see that the glass fluoresces, and so it's a pretty neat thing. Selling by the piece, except for the plates are selling as a big group, and then the bowls down here are selling as a big group. Pretty unusual. The glasses in the cases, the frame is pretty nice. And then there are some unusual and rare pieces. These bowls are all just a tad different than the normal. There's also, over in that case, I'll show a little closer, a really rare 3.5-inch glass that's a pretty rare piece for you collectors of this pattern. You probably don't have that one. But you can see there's a lot of kitchenware as well. Love the refrigerator jars, the hydrators, measuring cups, mixers, all that kind of great stuff. Reverse painted Jefferson lamp, very nice. Just a beautiful color and good decoration. You can see in here that's the rare 3.5-inch pictured in all the books. Some of the pieces are not pictured in the books, and she had all the books in there in the auction. A big set of Spode Christmas tree. I'm not sure what that folio is. I'll look at that closer. I think that's from another state. More napkin holders. They're selling those two together. Didn't realize what they were right away, and put them as a group, even though they probably should have sold singly. Those are pretty hard to find pieces. Nice little group here with a good little clock. There's a lot of uranium glass on this table as well. Banana split dishes, straw holders, there's sugar shakers, drippings jars, I think it's called a beer set for some reason, or yeah, it's kind of weird. Neat little set there. Everything on these shelves is part of the auction, kind of the miscellaneous, but then like, there's a full set of the Gene Florence Depression Glass from Volume 1 through, is it 19? But it's a complete set of the Depression Glass Depression Glass books in the 19th edition. You remember back in the day, those were like gold. Everybody had one of those in their car in case they saw something at auction or a thrift store or an antique shop that looked a little unusual. Also have Weathermans. These are all Weathermans. Hazel, Marie Weatherman. These are a mix of other Florence books like glassware, collectible glassware, pattern identification, very rare Depression glass, elegant glassware, and then this is kitchen glassware by Florence and another group, and then Mozzie's books there. So a lot of good reference books in this auction. I know it's not as popular as or neat as once were, but still nice to have. Really like this little cigarette set, smoking set there. Some, the lucite butterflies is kind of a different thing. A lot of old showcases, little display cases from country stores and things like that. Those pieces there. You can see there's 3 good antique showcases sitting over here. Again, great for if you do shows. They're great to have for display. Nice collection. There's some miniature lamps. There's also a good collection of Aladdin lamps. We're going to identify those. They're kind of listed as generic right now, but there's Lincoln Drape. There's some column. There's Beehive. We'll get more information on those here pretty soon. The student desk lamp is Bradley and Hubbard. Pretty nice thing. This good set of bells back there. And then in the auction, you can see on the top shelf underneath. Right there. It's a good set. They have good sound. And then there's more green and uranium glass. Towel rods. Furniture cups. Huge collection of glass knives, which is really unusual. A lot of these uranium, a lot of original boxes, obviously. And then there's even, didn't realize it at the time, but that's Candlewick. That one clear glass, that's a pretty rare one right there. It retails like $175 still, which surprised me. A lot of, spoons and glass knives. Salad sets, a whole case here full of salad sets, pretty unusual. In really good colors, everything from the green and amber, which are kind of common, to this nice periwinkle blue, dark forest green, even red, kind of different. Some interesting cocktail shakers. Love the one Czechoslovakian with enamel animals on it, enamel decorated animals. Nice deco, skyscraper style. More Aladdin lamps up there. More architectural green glass hardware, like the car vases. I believe those are both Vaseline or uranium glass, whatever you call it. This is a really nice piece here, the 20-gallon transitional Red Wing Union stoneware crock. This style could have only been made for about 2 years, as I understand it. Beautiful condition. There's a small chip. She did have a glass top for it. We've included that if you want it. Great. I'm assuming if you live far away, you probably won't have the glass to top shipped to you, but really unusual, nice piece, great color, great size, great condition, just a beautiful piece of stoneware. Our Big Book, this is one of the good old Dick and Jane's Teacher's Edition. She'd stand it up, has the easel on both sides that work. Beautiful condition on that. A nice Hamilton Beach mixer. And then there's, 4 or 5 dispensers. Kind of nice. They're all uranium glass as well, which is really cool. Like the Mission Real Fruit Juice, the Lashes. Those are pretty cool. This one on the stand has got a little bit of damage, but still in the usual form. The Busy Betty's fun. And this is a piece I've never seen before. It's basically a reamer, a juice reamer for a single cup. They're out there, but they're not common for sure. She liked green glass, so she also bought perfume bottles in that color. So that's what this is, part of that collection. Another napkin holder, more ornate, a little bit more developed, and then just some more odds and ends glassware. So you can see it's a big auction. What the heck is it? What button did I hit there by mistake? Oh. All right, let me do this wrong. So hopefully you either have had or are having a great holiday season. This auction is January 1st. And it ends Monday night, January 1st. So take the holidays, look over everything. Again, it's a great collection of depression and uranium glass, but then there's really good antiques as well. Have any questions, post them in the comments. Thanks, yeah, it is a big collection, Damien. It's one of the biggest collections of depression glass. It's by far the biggest collection of uranium glass we've ever sold. And we're excited about that. But if you have any questions, post them below. Send us a direct message. You can always give us a call at 816-283-3633 or drop us an email at info@kcauctioncompany.com. We'll answer them as best as we can over the holiday season. Like I said, I'll be in and out a little bit. There's some things I'll do because I just will. But if you have any questions, let us know. Otherwise, have a great holiday season, and we'll see you guys next year. Thanks.